Hi everyone, today I'm doing a full review of this MZ Wallace Jim Bag. I thought it was worth a full dedicated review just on this bag because it is that good. So you guys know that I have been traveling with my family quite a bit, and I took this on about 30 hours of flight time when we went to Asia recently. So we were in Korea and Japan, as many of you know, and so this hit multiple planes, the floor of planes, totally fine in front of the seat, totally fine overhead. We were on multiple trains throughout Japan, jumping from city to city. It was thrown around. This was not babied. My husband usually handles our luggage, and he does not baby anything. He will just grab it and chuck it. We'll throw it into the back of Uber and taxi trunks, on the floor of the cars. It has been everywhere. And so I thought it would be appropriate to do a follow-up video because I did feature this when I first got it. If you missed that original video, I actually compared several travel bags as I was in the search for the perfect one. So that is a very informative video. If you are interested, I will link it up above. But this is now my favorite. So I actually, back about a year or two ago, I ordered a very similar MZ Wallace bag, but it was the Jimmy bag. And that was too small, way too narrow, and I returned it. I didn't even bother showing it here on my channel. Then recently I picked up this, which is the Jim bag, which is slightly larger, and I thought it would be too big, but it is not. It is perfect. Like I said, fits everywhere on the plane, train, cars, everywhere. So I'm going to show you, I've packed it. Realistically, I've packed it for like a weekend trip or like a long extended weekend trip so you can see what fits. But this quilting, let me show you the outside. This quilting is so comfortable and soft, and it has that sort of like, security blanket, comfort blanket feeling. So if you wanted to put it in your lap and just hug on it when you're waiting for your transportation, it just feels really nice. And I think when you're traveling a lot and you're tired, it's nice to have something that feels good, right? You don't want anything scratchy or rough or what have you. I'm a very tactile person. So in the front, this is the black color. Comes in about 3 or 4 different colors, but I love this color. It's very sort of like monochrome. So it has MZ Wallace very discreetly on the front in this hardware. Then you've got all the beautiful, soft, cushioned quilting. This is padded, so both straps are generous in drop length, so easy to just grab and go or sling it over your shoulder. Fits on my shoulder and my husband's shoulder, and he's much bigger than me. And it's got this vachetta leather here, or is it vachetta leather? I don't know, but this is the type of leather that will develop patina over time, so it will darken over time, kind of like the Louis Vuitton bags. Now, this was definitely much lighter if you look at my original video when I first showed this. And so because it was hot, like 99 degrees in some parts of Japan, we were sweating a lot, and my hands were probably sweaty and clammy, and the same for my husband and kids. And we just grabbed this without thinking, so the moisture, plus it rained one day, so it would have gotten wet. And so you do see the patina, which I think is lovely because it shows the aging process, especially when it's a travel piece. You want it to show that it's been loved and used and enjoyed. So that's what it looks like. That's the only part that has this kind of leather on it, and it's all stitched beautifully, as you can see. And once again, very nicely padded, so very comfortable on the shoulders. And when it's packed, it doesn't slip off your shoulder because the weight of the bag will hold it steady, if you're curious about that, because this feels slippery, especially if you try it on with the bag empty, but when it is filled, like I said, it's perfectly fine. It's got the chunky zipper, which is my favorite. If you've been here before, you know I love bags with chunky zippers because they don't snag and they're just much more durable. And it's 2 zippers, so easy. You can just pull it down just like that, and I'll show you what's inside. But first, there is an open pocket here, which is very generous, and I have a large iPhone, so iPhone Pro Max 13 size. This is just the case to show you as a sample. Slips right in the front. It doesn't peek out, so it's pretty secure, and it's really handy to have that right there. So I'll take that out. And then on the other side, before I show you the inside, the other side has 2 more pockets, and this is where it gets really interesting. So this little pocket, I have a snack for myself. I usually like to bring a little snack for me and my kids, so just a little chocolate bar. And then the next one is larger, and it's got a magnetic closure, a hidden magnet, and it opens up to a much more generous space. And I have a full book in here. This is the book I've been reading lately. And what's cool is if you don't need this pocket, this was really what got me. You open the bottom zipper and you see it opens up down here and it becomes a luggage sleeve. So you plop it right onto your rolling suitcase. So easy, no slipping and sliding while you're running through the airport. This was a must. This was part of my top criteria to find a bag that has this, okay? You guys know I am a big fan of the Tumi travel tote as well. I was going to fold it up and pack it as a just in case, you know, bring back souvenirs tote, and I totally forgot. But that's also a really good tote that I have been recommending for a long time. It's just this has more compartments, it's more organized, and it also just feels a little bit more stylish to me. I really do enjoy this design. So let me open this up, and I have packed it. So in no particular order, I'm just going to show you. This is my passport holder. I've got all 4 of my family's passports. You can fit 1 or 2 more in here. I probably would fit up to 6. This is also the vachetta leather, which patinas over time from Dress Up Your Purse. Love this very much, very handy. This is the M Case, also from Dress Up Your Purse, and it's this gorgeous caramel brown color, and I've got a little bit of knickknacks in here: lotion, lip balm, hairbrush, earbuds. I usually have band-aids with me, little things like that. And it's nice because it's slim and it packs really flat. Then I've got a larger toiletry. This is the old classic toiletry 26 pouch, and you can put all your stuff in here, right? Lotions, shampoo, conditioner, all the travel sizes, toothbrush, toothpaste, etc. So I have it packed with some random things in here that don't make sense, but it is packed so you can see. So there's that, and this is pretty large, if you know, right? And then I've got my makeup. This is just all my daily makeup in here, sunblock, little things like that. So consider this like just a standard makeup pouch. And then we get into bigger items here. I did put my son's iPad, so you can see it fits very easily. I also had to hold my husband's work laptop for a moment while we were traveling, and it just slipped right in, and it was so easy. So plenty of space for laptops, pretty much any size laptop really. iPads, iPad mini of course. This is a pretty chunky, thick, hooded sweatshirt. And I put this in just so you can see the weather is getting colder now. So if you were packing this for fall, winter, obviously when I packed this for our summer trip, it was so much easier because summer clothes are thinner and lighter and they pack much smaller. But I put in chunky items just to give you an idea. And especially on the plane, I don't know, I get cold and I always have something like a sweatshirt just to keep me a little bit warmer. Now here I've got 3, or is it 4? Yeah, I put in 4 pairs of jeans. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are full length jeans, so you can get a sense. And, you know, jeans can fold to be quite hefty, and these fit very easily, no problem. So that was that side there. And then, again, I put chunkier items. So I put 3 cashmere sweaters. So this I think would equate to like 6 summer t-shirts, you know, or maybe even more, because these are really plush, and the tank tops and thin t-shirts that I brought on my trip were much flatter than these, but I wanted to show you. And then, let me get this one out of the way. This is my little planner, my journal from Hermes. It's the Ulysses notebook that my friends got me for my birthday. Definitely always have some writing material with me when I travel. And the bag, actually, most MZ Wallace bags come with an additional pouch, which I love. So this comes with a huge pouch. Okay, and I know sometimes I'm going to use this for my laundry to bring back because this is completely washable and it dries really fast because it's that nylon material. But in here, when I went, I actually put my sneakers. You can actually fit 2 pairs of shoes if they're small, like small sandals and a pair of sneakers like these. Of course, you know these are my favorites, Haan's. These have been my all-time fave go-to sneakers, both walking around at home and traveling for years now. So I'll link these down below if you're curious. So many of you have bought these and you have raved that they're so comfortable, so lightweight, wipeable. They're all white leather. So the leather, because it's not fabric, I wear it in the rain and it wipes off really easily. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the inside. And like I said, it cleans up really nicely. Again, chunky zipper. And if you wanted to keep it together, you can clip this right onto here. So when my daughter saw this, she was like, oh, you can put all your liquids in here, which is true. If you're bringing a lot of liquids and you're going on a plane and they make you take everything out for security, right? And you have little pouches of liquids, you can just put everything in here, and it's so easy to pull it out and put it on the security bin. Or you can put all your snacks in here if you're traveling with your kids, or even by yourself and you like to bring snacks, and it's all tidy in one place with the little snack bags inside. So this is really handy, and if you don't need it, you can just keep it out. So this is the inside, so low maintenance, all that sort of slick, wipeable nylon, really durable. I have other MZ Wallace bags. By the way, let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a full collection video. I don't have a lot, I only have a few, but some of them I have had for about 5 years, so I can do an update on wear and tear. These bags hold up really well in my experience. So here's the inside, nice contrast lining. It's a little bit lighter, so you can see everything. There is no like black hole scenario happening. You've got a zip pocket here. Okay, so zips up. It's quite generous actually. It's really long. Phone, big phone, Pro Max fits. Then you've got 2 little slip pockets on the inside of this pocket, so you can really organize them. Look how deep my hand goes. Look, it goes all the way down to here. So it is quite generous. And there's this little pocket here, which I haven't used, but you can use it for small little items like a little receipt, ticket, card, things like that. The other side, another open pocket. This can fit your little card wallet, and another one right here. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The big one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you use this compartment here. 9, and then the large compartment. The main one is 10. 10 compartments in this bag. It goes for $295 retail. The last time I checked this, it was about $10 or $20 cheaper. So the prices do go up. I think probably about every year or so. And it's really nice because it lays flat. It's packable. You just fold it down like this. What I have been doing, because the base has a little bit of structure on the bottom. Oh, and these little leather tabs, which is a bonus. I have been folding it just like this, empty, and slipping it right into the side against the wall of my closet. So it just kind of stands up like this. I'm not going to crunch it up and fold it because I don't want the base to get damaged, but I think it's pretty resilient, and no matter how you store it, even if you do crunch it up, I think it'll be perfectly fine. So all of this stuff fit. Plus, you guys may have noticed when I opened the zipper, it wasn't like packed totally. I could definitely fit other smaller items in here. I just didn't want to go overboard, but it's so roomy and it's so light and so comfortable. If you guys like this look, I don't know, I just feel like this is a really good find, and I'm glad I did it. I think if you're a first-time MZ Wallace customer, you can always sign up for like a 10 or 15% off first-time promo code on their website. And if you've already ordered on MZ Wallace, you could just use a new email address. That's what I did, and I got the 15% or whatever the discount was. But I will link this exact bag down below in my description box if you want to use my link. And let me know if you do decide to get it and what color you get, because I'm curious. This is a really good bag. I don't think you would regret it. Feels really good. I'm tempted to get another one, but now I have several travel bags. Let me quickly show you. Okay, so this you guys know is another one of my favorites. So easy. I have recommended this, and many of you have also gone out and got this. It is less expensive, so I think it's about $100 some odd, and it's really roomy. And it folds up and goes into a little pouch, and it also has the luggage sleeve. Okay, and it's like this, wipeable, washable, super easy. And I was going to, as I said, pack this, slip it into my MZ Wallace and use it just in case on the way back. Totally forgot to do that, just in the mad dash of packing, getting ready for the trip. So I didn't bring it. I wish I did, because without this, I did actually need another bag to bring back some of the gifts and items that I purchased. So I wound up just randomly picking this nylon bag up at a random store in Tokyo. It was our last leg of the trip. Simple. I don't know how long it's going to last, how, durable it's going to be. It's got a thin zipper, but it feels good. The nylon feels good. It's got one zip pocket here. So my point is now I have several travel bags, even though I share these with my whole family and we need probably 4. This seems like plenty. It's got a zipper back here. It's nice. The only thing is this does not have a luggage sleeve. So this is better to just hold it or put it on your shoulder. It's not going to stay put on top of a rolling suitcase. So that is a kind of a big minus, but since I was really desperate to just find any bag, I was happy to find this. And then you guys know in that original video where I compared a bunch of travel bags and decided which ones to keep, I also found this one from Amazon, which happens to now be, I think, a bestseller. And it does have the chunky zipper. It folds down. It's got compartments everywhere. It was so cheap. I think I forgot the price, but it was really, really cheap. I'll link this down below too, because if you're looking for something just easy, and yeah, I've already started using this. Got one in pink as well. We've used that. My daughter has used that. It can also be used as a large diaper bag. That's what my kids were saying, like, it could. I'm like, yeah, we don't have any babies anymore, but it could totally, because anything with like lots of compartments like this. So now I've got this one, and this one, and my favorite, the MZ Wallace. So I really don't need to buy any more travel bags, so we're done. Unless something rips or gets lost, we've got 4 to share across our family. And maybe MZ Wallace will come out with more colors, but I really do love this soft black monochrome look if you're into that. Otherwise, there are other colors to choose from too. So I will try to link everything down below. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. And if you enjoyed this video and found it to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.